Hello, Brother Monroe here, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where I've been having all sorts of issues today. It's a transport convoy attack, God, started really close, that I've been trying to record for many hours. This is a Patreon video sent in by Darth Vendar. Thank you very much for that. I've been having all sorts of technical issues. Ultimate Admiral's been giving me issues as well, but mostly my screen recording software has been an absolute nightmare, and I just want to get into the fight. This is the ship that I built, the Otto von Habsburg. It's exactly the same ship that I used in the Breaking the Blockade video. Standard bulkhead, 8-inch armed cruiser, 31 knots, decent armour, and a couple of torpedo launchers. The AI has given me a not bad light cruiser, a not bad destroyer. That's something. Alright, let's get in and kill those transports. So, the scoring system for this mission is transports are worth 3 points to me. I lose points if I lose my own ships. 5 points for a destroyer, 10 for the light cruiser, 15 for the heavy. I need to score 50 points. However, these guys do have escorts, although the escorts appear to be missing. Off having a tea party somewhere. They're worth 1 point if I sink them, but there are 12 light cruisers waiting for me. It seems we're coming up on the rear of the convoy, which is absolutely ideal. I really need my ships to just get in there and just start wrecking those transports as best they can, as quickly as they can, and ignore the enemy escorts whenever they appear. Might launch some torpedoes in their general direction. I have an hour, so my plan here is to just focus on those transports, kill as many as I can in the hour, and then bug out, get out, leave the cruisers. There's one. See what we're dealing with. Quad torpedo launcher mounted midships and a bunch of guns. Those torpedo launchers could be an issue, but if I'm in amongst the enemy transports, then it's going to make firing torpedoes at me a little bit more difficult. I've sunk one or two of them. That is good news. So if you're wondering what problems I've been having, it seems that if you have a bug has appeared in the NVIDIA Shadowplay software, which is what I use to record my videos, where if you have one display that is using HDR, high dynamic range, and one that is not, then you have all sorts of issues. So I have had to disable HDR because my second display obviously is not HDR capable. So the video might look a little bit different today. It might look a little bit brighter, which is no bad thing, I suppose. A few people have said, why do my videos look darker? I finally discovered what it is. It's because I recorded them using high dynamic range, which, of course, if you don't have a high dynamic display to watch them on, then it's not going to look right. And of course I was watching my videos back on a high dynamic range display, so yeah, that's what it was. So if the colours look better, it looks a bit brighter and nicer, that is what's going on. No, don't fire at them, just kill cruisers. Just kill the cruisers, transports. Shoot the transports, ignore the cruisers. Wow. Okay, did a lot of damage to them. Somehow. No, don't do that. Retreat. Aggressive on your torps. Launch them over there. You. Go to normal. Destroyers. Taking a bit of a battering there. You only fired your single launcher? Oh well, it's better than nothing. You didn't. You fired everything. Good job. And I know that's not going to hit, but that basically separates, you know, the cruisers aren't going to want to sail in between. So, doing its job well at torpedo launch. Right. Kill the Typhon. Let's get in amongst those transports. Lovely stuff. Right. Kill that one. Because if I can keep the transports between... yeah, you're just... oops. You're on retreat order as well. Destroyers do not have the protection to move in and do anything useful. So let's put them on retreat. On Habsburg, don't worry about that cruiser. Just focus on killing the transports, please. Beautiful. Next. Should be able to finish these guys off relatively quickly. Lovely stuff. Destroyers doing retreating in good order. Lovely stuff. A little bit of micromanagement required here, but not a huge amount, which is good. That cruiser's starting to emerge, so I'm actually going to head in towards the transports. It does run the risk of me bumping into them, especially if the ships don't steer properly. Okay, no, don't. Your anti-avoidance system is just going to go mental. Oh, he's turned around anyway. That's fine. Jesus fucking Christ. Sometimes the game's avoidance system is just the worst. It's like, oh, I need to avoid my own ship, so I'm going to sail into something that can actually hurt me. Genius plan. Actually, you can fit between if you're clever. Or if I'm clever. Because wrecks are no good. And you see, sometimes I do use the manual rudder controls when I need to. There we go. Lovely. Game is struggling a little bit with all this fire that it's trying to render. Which I suppose is understandable. A couple of transports over here as well. Beautiful. Next. Ooh, don't bump into the bison. I'm gonna split my ships up. Is that a torpedo? It is. Where did that come from? Is there a random torpedo coming into the middle of the transport fleet? Seems like a bit of an error. but okay. So you can see Fulton. It's just absolute chaos. I imagine the commander of this convoy is going to get a serious word. Meeting, no tea, no biscuits, no chair. I'm going to get the Kufstein to head after those, because she's not faster than the von Habsburg, but she is headed the right way. Right, down goes the Fulton. And the St. Thomas Aquinas. Good, good, good. Assist sinking the Francais. She's looking pretty much dead. Yep. Next. Might want to fire on the Circe a little bit. I've done a good job here, the two cruisers. Don't know where the enemy's going. See if we can finish those two off. And then we've got two more transports to deal with. Time-wise, we're looking absolutely fine. Down goes that transport. And the Plonger takes a massive hit. Minimum bulkheads on the enemy cruisers. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Get a couple of flooding hits. Might be in trouble. Whoa! Fast torpedoes. Yikes. Hard to port. Maximum rudder. Sadly, my light cruiser. Oh, this one, it does have torpedoes. Why did I think it didn't? It does have its own torpedoes to reply with. Let's focus all guns on the Circe then. See if we can't sneak up on her. What kind of torpedoes are they? 21-inch fasts. Okay. Come to starboard. Let's see if we can't line up a shot and deal with it. Meanwhile, von Habsburg, I want you to continue onwards. Couple of flooding hits. Smoke up. Round we go. Round we go. Please don't have any sneaky launches that I didn't notice. Until we're pretty much level. There we go. You may fire when ready. Although pretty much sunk already. Don't. Torpedoes off. Don't bother. Bang. Well, that's interesting. So my light cruiser, if it gets close enough, can kill theirs and come out relatively unscathed. Well, that's good news. Just, come on, sink the Tourville. Lovely. And then, is this another transport over here? It is. Yeah, one of them has made a break for it. So we're going to have to deal with her. Anyway, let me know in the comments whether you prefer the look of this video or not. One thing I am noticing is Ultimate Admiral seems a lot more concerned about what's going on screen. Don't know why that is. You'd think that HDR would require more processing power, not less. But there we go. Maybe the game's engine just really likes HDR. Yeah, let me know whether you prefer the look of this video or you prefer the normal ones that I've been doing. Because once it's patched, I can go back, I can not, or I can wait until I can get a second display which can cope with HDR. But there we go. At least I managed to fix it. The Galilee just kind of getting peppered. But really, the plan here is... I don't really want to tangle with the Galilee unless I have to. Really, I'm after the Strasbourg over there. Destroyed a secondary gun. She does have a torpedoes at the ready. Just wondering who she'll consider firing them at. Oh, the von Habsburg. Okay. There we go. Hard to port. Not a threat to the coastline. Keep going on towards the Strasbourg. So far by my count, I've killed one of the light cruisers. On hand, so go at her hard and put her out of her misery, would you? Torpedoes may fire. Probably don't need to. 8-inch guns can almost certainly wreck the Galilee pretty quickly, but why not? Torpedoes away. Will cause the Galilee to turn, which is good because I don't want her starboard launchers, which are ready. Like, I don't want to go round her like that. I want her to turn away from me. Which means she presents a full broadside as well. Mind you, those fast torpedoes. She's overturning. She might get caught. Just annoying that this torpedo didn't come this way. Ooh. Oh no, expertly done by the AI. Smoke screen proving annoying to deal with, but it'll run out and then we've got you. There is another cruiser, but it's way over there. Oh, there we go, flooding hits, that's what we were after. 2 engines out. Galilee is in serious trouble now. Of course, we'll keep missing, but minimum bulkheads. Not the best choice, although they're making a go of it. 0.1, come on, sink. Sink. Thank you. Lovely stuff. Now, how's the chase going? Not bad. Gustein's starting to fire on the Strasbourg, getting a hit in there. Von Habsburg. Just gonna screen this cruiser off, but I think the I mean, what would you do if you obviously the enemy Admiral, enemy commander, made a huge mistake in allowing me to get in amongst those transports, but he still has a lot of light cruisers. Why do I call them heavy cruisers? Souchet. It's just the only one that's in engagement range right now. My 2 destroyers are making off as fast as they can, which is not very fast, but they are disappearing, and I don't think the enemy can see them. Yeah, the Suchet is the only ship. Oh, ship is completely dead in water. Didn't hit her that hard, did I? She's taking on water, I guess. Just don't think she knows what to do with herself. But we'll hunt down that last transport, finish her off, and then go home for medals. Because I believe with 32 transports sunk and a light cruiser, I'm on 97 points. And I'm reasonably certain that is indeed the last transport. I'll just check once she actually slips beneath the waves whether the little picture up here disappears. Yep, all transports killed. And the Suchet, which is the only ship that can see me, has taken heavy damage. So, all ships, you may leave the battle. Don't think the Suchet is even interested in the fight. Nope, she's heading away from us under a smoke screen. So, we'll sure make sure that nothing untoward happens. Wait till she's out of range. But I think that was a very successful attack. All the transports killed. Transport escorts mostly intact, but completely useless. No match for the brave men and no, it wouldn't be women in this time period, but the brave sailors, let's use that term, the brave sailors of the Austro-Hungarian Navy aboard the Otto von Habsburg and the other ships have successfully raided that convoy. So time for peace, France. I think you can't keep us out of the Adriatic and the Mediterranean with these tactics. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope to see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye-bye.